think we need to have a conversation about the gas. And I'm not talking about what goes in the truck. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. What's going on, guys? It's Chuck and Preacher. Say hey. And we are headed, well, we're late, I guess. But we are headed to a kind of a special, secret-y kind of campsite. I will show you guys more, obviously, once we get there. But I'm pretty excited about this place. I found it a couple days ago. It's kind of a private campground. And as of last night, we are going to be the only people there because we're the only people stupid enough to camp when it's 100 degrees with a 110 degree heat index. But we've got the AC unit in the back, the false bed or the false tailgate, and we're going to see what we can do to survive this heat. So we have about an hour drive to get there. Kind of sit back and we'll check back in with you in a bit.
In the town of Templeton, Georgia, on a hot ass dusty day. It was a New Year's Day at the seaside bar. There was a special on PBR.
A few minutes later.
If you guys can't tell, it's extremely hot out here. I didn't film anything as far as coming in and getting set up and everything. I'll show you the truck and where I'm at right now in just a minute. You can probably hear the generator droning in the background. It's so hot. I just wanted to get out here and get set up. And it's stupid hot. We're down here, there's not any wind out here where I'm at. It's really pretty, but there's absolutely no wind down here in this little kind of creek bed. I've got the AC already set up. I'll show you the truck and everything here in a second. I got the AC set up. That was priority one. Preacher's been swimming a little shallow creek through here, a little deeper down there. So we may try to fish down there. I'll show you all this stuff here in just a second. Let me spin around real quick. Sun's not going to do us any favors here, but we're parked right here on the bank. It's a beautiful spot. I'll show you a close-up. Had a hard time leveling the truck. I didn't bring any. Usually I use my Max Trax type. They're a knockoff, but usually I use those, but I didn't put them in the truck today. I'm going to put a rack on the top, a Rhino on top of my camper. That way I can carry some extra fuel, different water setup, a kayak, canoe, bunch of stuff, but one of the main things is being able to store things like that, like leveling blocks, Max Trax, and all that kind of stuff up there without taking up room in the camper. But anyway, we're gonna walk around, do some exploring. Cheers. All right, I'm gonna put these shoes on and we're gonna walk down the river. These are the most uncomfortable shoes I've ever owned, but they serve a purpose, I suppose. But they're damn sure not comfortable. Preacher's loving this water. Whew. These rocks are slippery. It is super slimy, but oh man, that feels good though. My white feet. Got deeper spots. Cooler weather, you might find some trout in a stream like this, but not around here in Oklahoma. That water temp is actually very nice. We may wind up sitting in this later. Preacher, come here, buddy. So we're gonna go walk through here and do some exploring. What do you think, boy? See any fish? Huh? Any fish? Golly, rocks already in these damn shoes. Nice and clear. Beautiful. Oop, almost busted my butt there. even know how much I feel like fishing anyway, really. Preacher, he's over there chasing butterflies. Hey, get over here. That's a universal dog call right there. A bunch of crawdads in here, I bet. So it is, Preacher, get over here. That could be a video, at least an hour of nothing but me yelling at that dog. Isn't that right, boy? It is stupid hot. Not gonna do any fishing, not that it matters. I'm gonna catch exactly the same number of fish I would have caught had I went fishing. So it's deeper, and I may be able to go back down there a ways, but I don't know if that juice is worth the squeeze, to be honest. So we're gonna take, and in a little bit, as dumb as this sounds, get a fire started. Not for warmth, but I've got some stuff we're gonna do for dinner, and I really just need the coals. I would make a campfire, a small one anyway, because it's not camping without a fire. That's just me. But I'm going to take and cook a baked potato.
Tower, this is Ghost Rider requesting a flyby.
Negative, Ghost Rider. The pattern is full.
In the coals, I've got some brisket. You splashed me. I've got some brisket that I picked up. I cheated. I went to Billy Sims and got some brisket from them. So we're going to cook the potato in the fire. Brisket, cheese, slice up some onion, that kind of stuff. And then for dessert, I've got what they call what's it, a Snow White peach, or it looks like a softball. It's a huge peach. I had one the other day. I love peaches. Anyway, we're gonna split that, put it in some foil, a little brown sugar, a little butter, and then that's gonna be our dessert. So we're gonna do all that with the coals. I'm gonna set the fire up way away from where we're at. Watch him down here. We'll set the fire up quite a ways away from where we're at, so I don't have any residual heat, and just kind of use it for that, and maybe the ambiance. There's a $5 word for you. He'll get a crawdad on his nose here in a minute. You watch. You find something? Get it? I don't know if you guys can see them, but there is a few little fish in there. Where'd they go? There they are. I didn't set the thermometer up in there, but based on that condensation, I'd say that it's cooling off a little bit inside, which is a good thing. I didn't get it on video, but he was standing, where's he at? There he is. He was standing right here, and a crawdad got a hold of his foot, and he yelped like bloody murder. Actually, I may have caught it on that other camera. Hopefully I did, because, well, I mean, it was funny. I hate that he got caught like that, but what do you think, man? Well, I don't know if you can hear me over that generator, but I want to go ahead and build the fire so we can get those coals started, and we'll get to cooking here. It's going to take a little bit to get enough coals to actually do what we want to do, so go ahead and get it started now. switched microphones, so hopefully we're drowning out at least some of that. I want to get these potatoes started. It's going to take about an hour, and yeah, so we'll see. I want to run out of daylight, I'm certain. So what I keep dropping here, this is bacon grease with coarse kosher salt and sand. Now, coarse kosher salt, or kosher salt, I don't think there's a, anyway, bacon grease, salt, and a little bit of garlic powder. And I'm going to rub this on the outside of the potato, wrap it up in foil, and that should crisp it up fairly decent, or just burn it until it's completely inedible. We'll find out. See, the easiest way to do this, I'm just going to do it this way. Yeah, that might work. Just stick it on there. Yeah, you should have got a paper towel, dummy. Lord. All right, so we are going to get this peach prepped and get it all ready to go, so I don't have to mess with it in the dark. And let's go one more, probably. Yeah. You're back. It's good, don't it? Here. Try that. Ah, what the hell. Here, got some sugar butter. I don't want to take that home either. forgot my gloves, so I'm going to use my socks to pull these out. At least I'm going to try. Oh, shit. Shoot. Gosh, it is so hot. So hot. I don't know what you guys are able to hear over that air conditioner. Oh my gosh, is it hot. I changed clothes and literally didn't do anything. I'm just as soaking wet as I was when I changed clothes, which is why I changed clothes. Every time I stay in here to get cooled off a little bit, I gotta go right back out to tend to the food, and I'm just covered in sweat all over again. Preacher is in his little place in the back of the truck having a snack, and I will bring him in here once we get food and all this stuff out of the way, and he'll sleep over there. So let's see what we got here. If I don't spill it. Oh yeah, that looks good. Smells very bacony. See what's done. Oh yeah, definitely done. Well, that's lovely. Wow. Come on, Stanley. How good is that? What a piece of junk. You kidding me? What a joke. Gonna make a mess. I forgot to warm this up if you haven't figured it out by now. Pretty good. I haven't had that before. I've seen it. I've used their other seasonings and stuff. It's Country Bob's. I don't know if it's any good, or I didn't know if it was any good. Grease my hair here until I tasted it. It's actually pretty good. It tastes better than it looks. If you like potato skins, that bacon grease and salt and a little bit of garlic powder just made this a bomb, man. It's so good. Crisped it up really nice, and it's got a ton of flavor on it. I will go to a place sometimes at a steakhouse, and I'll get a baked potato. I'll scoop out all, if they did it right, and it's crispy and good on the outside, I will scoop out the potato part and just eat the potato skin, more or less. Oh yeah. All right, so this peach is cooked perfectly. Ooh. Man, it's hot, but it is so good. Wow, that's crazy good. I've done this before, but it's been years and years since I've done it. Man, it is so good. If you have a big beard, you gotta constantly fight the beard, but if it was easy, everybody would have one, right? All right, guys, I'm going to get this cleaned up, take Preacher for another bedtime walk so he can do his business, and then I'm going to bring him in here. Where's that at? Okay. Bring him inside. Bring him inside here, and we're gonna get ready for bed and maybe watch a movie. There you go, get in there, boy. Good boy. Now get off my bed. No, you ain't staying there. You're not staying there. Here. Whatever. Let me get my butt in here. Think you're staying on that bed? You know that ain't happening, son. You know that ain't happening. You're down here. Come here. Hey. Get down here. There you go. You put your blanket down there. You got your blanket? Here. There we go. There you go, buddy. Coldest spot in the house. Move over here for a sec. Come here. No, not on the bed. Good grief. All right, back down. No, you're not sleeping up here. There you go. Good boy. I'm gonna watch a movie called, or maybe an episode. I don't know if I'll get through it. There's like 4 parts. It's a 4-part thing, I think, called Painkiller on Netflix. It's kind of a remade version of Dope Sick, which was on Hulu. Which I'm gonna sit back, watch maybe an episode of this. I'm super tired. Preacher's already basically asleep, and yeah, so we'll catch you guys in the morning, man.
When Arthur Sackler was preparing a new drug to hit the market, he knew he needed to convince doctors.
Hey, good, get up. Well, good morning, and it is a beautiful morning at that. There's a road, I heard it all night, just not all night, a few cars. There's a road just on the other side of that. That car get past. I don't know if you guys can pick that up or not. It was not bad. I actually got too cold. I wound up just running the AC after the camper cooled down. I wound up running just the AC fan. It was perfect temperature. I didn't have to, wasn't too cold, wasn't too hot. A little Goldilocks action, right? I'm gonna sit out here for, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes or so, get my morning started, and yeah, then we'll get the truck loaded up and we'll get on the road. Well guys, it is 100, well it's 90 degrees with a heat index of 100 right now, and it's like 9:20 in the morning. I think it's like that, something like that. Yeah, 9:28. Got everything loaded into the truck. I'm soaked. It's just miserable out here. I mean, just absolutely miserable. We did the best, or tried to make our best of it and stuff last night, but to be honest with you, until this heat spell breaks, I don't see us doing many more of these. This is my fourth night, or fourth trip with Plus. Hey, whatever you think you're about to do, you're not. Sit, sit, thank you. He wants to go chase something that takes up and goes on the other side of the, I think it's a squirrel on the other side of the creek. Anyway, hey, now he wants to chase flies. Sit down and be good. Preacher, sit down so we can close this video out and then we can go. Oh, thank you very much. This is a campground. I'll put a link down below to this place. Beautiful spot, and just I think it's $30. You can come out here and camp right on the creek, and they've got some electrical hookups up there. I'll try to show you that. Do you mind? Do you? Hey, do you mind? Go play. I'll drive around a little bit and kind of show you the campground area up there. And like I said, they have electrical hookups and stuff. $30, $35, something like that. I don't remember what I paid. We're gonna get in the truck, show you a little bit of the campground stuff here, and then yeah, see you guys in a bit. I was worried about that, to be honest with you. Very worried. Go back uphill here in this little area. And you could make this little downhill thing here in a mini passenger car for the most part. They've got porta potties that are super clean. Let me go out here, make you guys seasick. There's another one over there. But I'm not sure how many spots they have right there. But all along here you can see they've got electric hookups all through here. And this is Rockin K Farms. And that little creek that I was by is called Spring Creek. And it's a neat little small private campground out here, and we're just outside of, I believe it's Oaks, so we're not too far off of 412. Get in through a little access gate here, so once you're in, you're kind of in. You don't have to worry too much about people coming in and messing with you if that's a concern, because you are kind of locked in by that creek there. So hot. So hot. Big shout out and thank you to the people that manage and own Rockin K Farms. Very, very prompt, responsive, very clean campground. So thank you guys. I appreciate you having us out. And this will not be the last time, I assure you, which they told me that once I got out here I'd want to come back, and I definitely do. With a little more water and some different temperatures, it's just going to get better. So big thank you to those folks. Guys, every day is a gift, and we really appreciate you spending part of yours with us. And with that, Preacher and I are going to get down the road. Maybe we'll see you along the way.